Here are solutions to homework set number 13 for ECE 463-663 Modern Control. This is looking at LQG, LTR, and variable structure systems. Now the problem is, given the cart and pendulum system, make it look like the following reference model. We're going to do two different approaches. First, let's look at LQG, LTR. The approach there is you define a reference model, how it's supposed to behave, that's this system, the plant, and add a servo compensator to force the DC gain to 1. Now we'll have the feed forward gain, KXM, feedback gain, KX and KZ. Find those gains using LQR techniques, and I'm going to weight the servo state heavier and heavier. As the weight goes to infinity, the two will track. So to do that, I first set up the augmented system. Then use LQR techniques to recover the gain. So here's kind of what that looks like. So here's my response. Here is my Matlab file. Here's my reference model. Poles at minus s squared plus 0.7s plus 0.4, 0.4 in the numerator. Augmented system. I'm going to weight the servo state. And let's make the weighting of the servo state 100. What you see here is the pink line is the reference model. The red line is the actual plant. It's stable. That's the property of LQR techniques. And tracking reasonably well. If I crank up the gain on the servo, let's make that 1,000. It'll track even better. Crank up the gain even higher. This is the loop transfer recovery portion of LQG LTR. I'm using LQG techniques, and as the weighting on the servo goes to infinity, eventually tracks dead on. What's neat about that approach is change the reference model, I change the response. So it's pretty easy getting any response that you want. It does help to have a good reference model. In this case, scroll down a little bit. I've got a fourth order system trying to look like a second order reference model. It helps if I have the reference model also be fourth order, so a fourth order system tries to behave like a fourth order system. If I do that, then with weighting of 100, it basically tracks. That's one approach. Second approach is bang-bang control. Here the idea is I specify what I want the system to look like, come up with a sliding surface, sigma, where sigma is c times x. Pick C such that the zeros to the transfer function to sigma are at my closed loop poles. Then as I close the feedback loop and crank up the gain to infinity, poles go to the zeros, poles go to where I want. So to find the feedback gains, first find out what I want the zeros to be. I want that to be the numerator polynomial. Change this guy right here to your 1, 1.7, 1.1, 0.4. I get the feedback gains. Once you get the feedback gains, here's the transfer function of my sliding surface. I want that to be my zeros. The zeros, that's my desired closed loop poles. If I then close the feedback loop and crank up the gain to infinity, poles go to the zeros. So the feedback gain at 10, the 3 poles are almost at the zeros, plus the pass pole. 100 even closer, 1,000 even closer. With bang-bang control, this looks like a reduced order system, meaning that fourth pole is going to minus infinity. I can ignore it. And the other poles wind up at the zeros. So if I try that, let's go over here. Here's my desired poles. That's the zeros, the transfer function. Pick KX, put the zeros at that spot. If I do bang-bang control, I'm going to specify the bound on the input. I don't know what the input needs to be. I'm going to guess it's bounded by plus minus 9.9. Then use the saturating function. If I'm on the sliding surface, it's going to chatter, go plus minus 9, gains infinity. When the gains infinity, the poles are at the zeros. So here's the input, there's the chattering, and the system's behaving just like I want. That's bang-bang control. Saturating control is almost the same idea, but instead of having a gain of infinity on the sliding surface, I pick a large number, like in this case 10, and clip it. With variable structure systems, or saturating control, it's almost identical to bang-bang control variable structures, except that I'm not quite at the zeros. I'm close, but not quite. And the other effect is the input. The bottom curve, instead of chattering, is a nice smooth function. So saturating control, variable structures are really the same idea. Variable structures is saturating control as the gain goes to infinity. And that is homework set 13 for moderate control.